Welcome to the online library project where we learn English and spend our time comfortably and usefully. Today we are going to discuss about nature and we are going to learn some wonders of nature. So everywhere we go, we are surrounded by nature. There are trees and plants everywhere. There are birds and animals in the woods and forests that are magnificent. Many of us like going to the picnics in the forest or on a riverbank and admire the nature. I have some questions for you. Do you like to go to the woods? Why? What animals live in the woods? Where else do animals live? Is it interesting to watch animals? Why? Why not? If you ask me, my answer would be, I adore going to the woods. You can hear the birds chirping. The smell of nature is amazing. The trees and the flowers in the fields. In our woods and forests, you can encounter different wild animals. Do you know that? In our fauna, there are about 14,800 species of animals. When you go to our woods, you can encounter many of these species. You can see squirrels jumping around, foxes and their cubs, many amazing birds as well. The animals live in different places. They can live on the farm, in the sea, in the forest, or in the desert. But there aren't other animals' habitats. Today, we are going to discover more about wild animals. It is very interesting to watch animals because sometimes they can play in a funny way. In our country, we don't have animals like elephants, tigers, or lions. We can see some wild animals at the zoo, but it is much better if animals didn't live at the zoo, but in their own natural habitat. Elephants eat several hundred pounds of vegetation daily. Nearly 80% of an elephant's day is spent feeding. Elephants eat grasses, small plants, bushes, fruit, twigs, tree bark, and roots. The roots are a part of the plant that grows under the ground. Now let us go through some words, learn some vocabulary, and prepare for reading the text. So we have the word bank with the words background, habitat, lizard, shadow, speckle, wing, the verb to blend, to flutter, to lie, to replace, and the adjective motionless. So the first word is background. It means fundal, mediu. The next word is habitat, habitat, areal, and we have here a variety of habitats for animals like the desert, domestic, farm, forest, oceans, savanna, polar, tropical rainforest, wetlands, or UK wild. The next word is a lizard, or șopârlă, shadow, umbră, speckle, pată, wing, aripă, to blend, a combina, a îmbina, to flutter, a da din aripi, to lie, a sta culcat, to replace, a înlocui, motionless, nemișcat. Let us work a little bit with the vocabulary. So here we have to match the words to their definitions. We have the words, the verbs match, replace, flutter, blend, and feel. And the definitions: mix with something, combine well with something, especially in color, know something even if you don't see or hear it, take the place of something, move the wings slightly and quickly. So let us see. Match is combine well with something, especially in color. Replace. Take the place of something. Flutter. Move the wings slightly and quickly. Blend. Mix with something. Feel. Know something even if you don't see or hear it. Another exercise with the vocabulary. Let us complete the sentences. Oil and water do not blend together. When the horse feels danger, it stops. Number 3. This glass is broken. Let's replace it. The bird flutters its wings and flies away. Your blouse matches your skirt perfectly. Now we are going to read the text, Wonders of Nature. As you are walking through the woods, a small butterfly flutters by. Its bright, colorful wings shine in the sunlight. Under the shadow of a tree, you see a fawn. Its fur has white speckles. When it lies or stands motionless, it blends with the sunlight and grass. It is almost impossible to see it. Then you come across a nest of baby hares. Their gray-brown coloring blends with the background. When they feel that an enemy is near, they lie very still. The enemy will not see them if they don't move. The hare changes the color of its fur with the seasons. During the summer, its gray-brown color matches the soil and leaves. Late in autumn, white fur grows and replaces the hare's brown coat. This allows the hare to blend with the white snow. In winter, the hare is all white except for its ears and its nose. In spring, the color changes again and the hare becomes brown. As the hare is active both in summer and in winter, these color changes are necessary to its survival. Some animals can change their body color to match different backgrounds. The lizard's skin color changes due to differences in emotions, lights, and temperature. Every field, forest, and riverbank is home to various animals. Watching them can give us new knowledge about the wonders and mysteries of living things. This was a text explaining some amazing facts about nature. It is important to know about the nature around us so that we can protect it and all the animals, birds, and insects that live next to us. Now we are going to work with an exercise where we are to put the animals in the right column according to their habitat. The animals are turtle, wolf, crocodile, hedgehog, mole, fox, wild boar, frog, snake, mouse, hare, lion, roe, lizard, rat, dolphin, squirrel, and monkey. The habitats are on the ground, under the ground, or in the water. So what animals live on the ground? We can say the turtle, the wolf, the crocodile, the hedgehog, the fox, the wild boar, the snake, the mouse, the hare, the lion, the roe, the lizard, the rat, the squirrel, and the monkey. They all live on the ground. However, we have some underground animals, like for example the mole. In the water, we can say the dolphin, the frog. However, if we think back, we can say that the crocodile, the snake, the turtle, the lizard are always next to the water. so it is their usual habitat as well. Now we are going to learn how to draw some spidergrams. So this is a fox. The fox eats meat. The fox lives in the forest. The color is reddish brown, and the fox is a middle-sized animal. So this is a spidergram about the fox. What if we have the elephant? How do we speak about the elephant if we want to use a spidergram? So the elephant eats grass, leaves, and fruit. The elephant habitat is usually savannas, grasslands, and forests. The elephant has a grayish to brown in color. The elephant is the largest living land animal. It weighs up to 9 tons and stands 3 to 4 meters. What about the monkey? So using the spidergram for the monkey. The monkey eats leaves, fruit, seeds, nuts, grass, roots, eggs, insects, spiders, and even small animals. The monkey lives in forests, grasslands, high plains, and mountains. The monkey can have different colors. It depends on the species. A monkey can be brown or black. The size is also different. A monkey can be as small as 12 centimeters up to 1 meter. A monkey can weigh from 100 grams to 36 kilograms. Let us use the spidergram and comment on the roe, the deer, or the fawn. So the fawn eats grass, leaves, or roots. It lives in wetlands, forests, grasslands, and mountains. The color is usually reddish brown and white, dark or brown. The size ranges from 95 to 220 meters, so 2 meters and 20 centimeters. The weight ranges from 68 to 136 kilograms. Okay, now we are going to work with some grammar, because when we want to make some conditions, we use conditional clauses. Today we shall learn the first conditional clause. A conditional sentence is formed of 2 clauses, a condition clause and a result clause. If the weather is fine, it's the conditional clause, we will go to the zoo. So this is the result clause. If we take care of animals, condition clause. We will make the world better, it is the result clause. So be careful what tenses to use in the conditional clause. After if in the conditional clause we never use will, even if in Romanian we translate as va fi. If the weather is fine, dacă vremea va fi bună. It is a common mistake for Romanian speakers to put will after if, so be very careful. But in the result clause we use will. We will go to the zoo. Noi ne vom duce la grădina zoologică. Let us practice the conditional by joining the parts to make the correct sentences. We have the sentences, the result clauses. You'll not understand the lesson. You'll not be tired the next day. You'll get a bad mark. You'll get sunburned. You'll be hungry and sick. You'll be strong and healthy. You'll harm your teeth. And we have the conditional clauses. If you lie in the sun, if you eat too many sweets, if you go to bed early, if you don't eat your breakfast, if you don't listen in class, if you don't work hard, if you do your morning exercises regularly. So let us make the correct sentences using the conditional clause. If you don't listen in class, you'll not understand the lesson. If you go to bed early, you'll not be tired the next day. If you don't work hard, you'll get a bad mark. If you lie in the sun, you'll get sunburned. If you don't eat your breakfast, you'll be hungry and sick. If you do your morning exercises regularly, you'll be strong and healthy. If you eat too many sweets, you'll harm your teeth. So if you paid attention, I began with the conditional clause and then I continued with the result clause. So you can make it vice versa and it will be correct as well. Now we are going to fill in with the right form of the words and read the story. Pay attention to the verb used in the result clause. We have to repeat it in the conditional clause. If the weather is fine, we'll go for a picnic. If we go for a picnic, we'll eat barbecue. If we eat barbecue, we'll not be hungry. If we are not hungry, we'll be happy. If we are happy, we'll tell jokes. If we tell jokes, we'll laugh a lot. If we laugh a lot, we'll enjoy ourselves. And now it is reflection time. Many animals live at the zoo, and they suffer because they miss their habitats. How can you help the animals get to their natural habitats? Have a great time reflecting.